So hello and welcome to the CDO Magazine interview series. I am Brian Keith with Microsoft Federal, and we are partnering with CDO Magazine, MIT CDO IQ, and the International Society of Chief Data Officers. Today, I have the great pleasure of talking with Eileen Vidrine, the CDO for the Department of the Air Force. Welcome, Eileen, and it's a great pleasure to talk to you today.
Well, I'm really excited to be here because I like to say I have the honor to serve as the Chief Data Officer for the Department of the Air Force, which today is two military services, both air and space forces, and these airmen and guardians are doing amazing work. So thank you for letting us share the amazing work they're doing with you today.
Yeah, and that's just fantastic, and and to just thank you, for what you do. But let's start with explaining your CDO role for the Department of the Air Force.
Well, sure. This organization was stood up really in 2017 with a group of what I call amazing citizen airmen. So industry had been moving to really using data to drive strategic insight, and the Department of the Air Force wanted to follow that industry best practice. And so they brought a very small group of amazing reservists, citizen airmen, onto active duty to bring some of their industry skills to stand up this organization. And today we're a lean organization, but we're really driving data to fuel innovation in our department.
And that's fantastic. And 2017, that's not that long ago. So why did the Air Force, decide to establish the CDO office?
Well, it was really about using data as a strategic asset to provide critical insight in the decision-making process from tactical to strategic. And so that was really the foundational component, was really to fuel insight into our decision-making process.
Now that's fantastic and great strategic insight there. But as we know, establishing a modern data estate is a key step forward toward digital transformation, especially as you're starting your digital transformation journey, because it really enables you to enables timely insights and decision making across all of your data. And it also sets you up for the foundation of leveraging AI. So what are the Air Force data modernization vision, goals, and guiding principles?
Well, it's really today it's about really operationalizing the 7 strategic data goals in the DoD data strategy: visible, accessible, understandable, linked, trustworthy, interoperable, and secure data. But it's really us working together as a community to truly accelerate that change. You talked about AI and machine learning. In order to do it at the speed of relevancy, you need volumes of very high quality data. So building that foundation of highest quality data to drive that AI goal is critical.
Yeah, and I agree. And but having a data modernization vision, goal and guiding principles is great, and that's a great start. But it's also important to align these to mission and strategy. So how does the Air Force plan to leverage data modernization in its strategy and ConOps?
Well, we're doing that today. So earlier in 2020, the DoD published the DoD data strategy. But what was interesting about it was really collaboratively authored. It wasn't just a DoD document. It is a department document where each of the military departments, chief data officers, myself, Tom Cicela at the Department of Navy, Greg Garcia was the Department of Army chief data officer at the time, and now that's David Marquist. But together and under the leadership of first Michael Conlon and now David Spurk, together we worked that document. And then once that was published, the Department of the Air Force published its implementation plan to take those 7 strategic goals and make them operational. And we are doing that. Our plan today has over 30 different activities. About a third of them are complete. The rest are actually near completion or will be completed sometime in the next 6 to 12 months, depending on what one we're talking about. But the reality is we really took that work and had actionable items to measure performance so that we could demonstrate value. Whether it's a Department of the Air Force data catalog that federates to a DoD catalog for visible data, whether it's a self-service platform like our Vault data platform, to really allow our airmen and guardian at all levels of the Air Force to have available, accurate, and actionable data. It's not one thing, it's a series of activities that really align to the goals, the 7 strategic goals. So I think what's exciting for me is it's happening. It's not notional, it's real today. And I think that's awesome.
Yeah, and that's outstanding. And I really like how the Air Force is using data to help drive mission.